Yo, what up? It's your boy Major. Welcome to the Drama Ward, where shit get crazy and it's always smoke. This is the first episode, the first interview, all that, man. With that being said, we go try to mute Ice's mic, man. You hear that nigga snacking on chips and shit. We ain't trying to do that right now. But I had to make this a staple, man. I had to, you know what I'm saying, come in this shit with a bang. So I went and got the Beast on the Beat champion, man. I went and got the New Wave Tournament champion, man. I got the undisputed rookie of the fucking year, hands down. I went and got Iceman. What it do, champ? How you feeling, man?
Yo, what's good with you, man?
Listen, man, it's an honor, you know what I'm saying? It's the first interview, you know what I'm saying, since you've been a champ, you know what I'm saying? It's really the first interview you did, so I want to, you know what I'm saying, thank you for doing that real quick. But this the smoke roll. You know what I'm saying? This is the drama award. So you know I got to take a run at you. Listen, your run to the top was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, you came in this motherfucker with a bang. So I gotta ask you. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think? You know what I'm saying? Getting coming from where you came from and the style that you came into the Beast or the Beat Battle League using to where you are now. You know what I'm saying? Who do you think was your biggest competition getting to this point?
Um, let's say raw.
You gonna say Slay Raw? That's funny because I was just watching that video. I was just watching that
Me
battle.
battling him was the start of my rise to the top because ever since then I was put in high caliber beats. I mean battles.
So wait,
Even though
you think you think that all your battles was high caliber? What battle do you think you lost? Because I think you lost a couple of them, including that Manny battle that got to you to the finals to get to the championship. I really
I
think
don't think
Manny
I
beat
ever
you, but
lost.
you don't
I
think you
don't
ever
think I ever
lost, nigga? Is
lost.
you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy?
I didn't. I didn't lose.
Man, Ice, if you don't get the fuck out of here, man. Listen,
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
listen,
Listen,
bro.
listen. That there was people in that audience that didn't even come for me. They wasn't there for me, but they was going nuts over them beats, man. It's like it's like I put it to you like this. I told you there's a formula. There's always some way you can mess up by beat selections. There's always some way you can mess up by not keeping the energy going. If you
I
can't, if you,
agree.
huh?
I agree. I agree
Right.
100%.
So as far as maintaining the energy or rearranging it, I feel as though I'm just in that span of time I'd have turned into a pioneer of it because I always either I either set an energy or I rearrange it. And,
All
and
right,
it's
so
and
here,
it's
not to cut you off, but here, let's. You got to defend two titles, and you know, I've been listening to a lot of these new wave dudes coming through, and a lot of these niggas is coming for your head because I think that they figured out that formula that you speak of. You know what I'm saying? You and I have had this conversation before about how I believe that you construct beats. I don't think that you actually produce anything. I think that you're a DJ and you blend the shits together. And you know what I'm saying? Because of that formula that you speak about, you know what I'm saying? It's a different energy. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that it's a different energy. But me personally, I don't think that you make beats. And this is what the new wave dudes is saying in the background. Like this nigga could be beat. We already know what the fuck he doing. So how do you change that now, being that people are figuring out what it is you're doing?
and you know what? They're not the first ones to say it, but you're gonna have to understand this too. The worst mistake you can ever do is try to imitate it. The other mistake you can ever make is trying to figure me out before you figure out the formula of the league first. You must figure that out first. You must know all your opponents first. Because like I said, you may think you got me, but you have to maintain that energy all 5 rounds because now I'm a 5 round producer.
Oh my
I don't
God.
get the 3 rounds. I get the 5 rounds. You got to maintain that for five
So
rounds.
now
And
you just talking filthy to the new dude.
no,
Now you
no,
talking.
no. You
Yeah.
said you heard some of these beats that these guys done sent you, and you said that they like that. But you heard all my beats, and I walked out with a W. Everybody, everybody, all the producers shake my hand, show me love. You know what I'm saying? They networking with me now. They know what's up. These people are calling these battles before I even step into the door because they know what they expect. It's like I'm excitement. I don't even consider myself as a producer. I look at myself as excitement. I'm somebody that's about to rock the room and keep it moving. I don't yell in nobody's face. What's going on, my boy? I don't yell in nobody's face. I don't backbite. I don't stab in the back. I just go in there, regulate, and keep it moving. And I stay. And I stay. But see, I just come there to rock the room. I want to do something. I want to do something that you're going to always remember, whether it's in a positive way or a negative way. There's no way in hell you don't know who Iceman is. You forgot about the other Iceman who stepped on the scene real quick in one night.
Wait, don't do that. That nigga only had one battle at Beast on the Beat. So you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And now he got a
you
battle with
forgot.
another nigga. He got a battle coming
Yes,
up. So,
but
you know
you,
what I'm saying?
but you and I know there's only one. There's only one, and I have not disappointed at all. You can have
That
your
nigga,
personal opinion,
that
but as
nigga in this
far as the
tournament, he
majority
ain't
go,
finna play.
I have been disappointed.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But again,
Like
like I
like
said, go
like
ahead.
what main event have I had that didn't, you know what I mean, light the room up? You know what I'm saying? That when I went against Funeral
Battle
Man,
against Manny. That battle against Funeral Man, man, please miss me with that shit. That battle against Manny though, yeah, you lost that battle, bro. You
I
truthfully
want to
lost that
know
battle.
how. I want to know
Cause
how did
man,
I
you know
lose it?
I and this is and again this is just my perspective. I am not affiliated with Beast on the Beat. I am not, you know what I'm saying, affiliated with CLDM. This is just my thoughts and opinions about this particular battle. This particular battle
Understood.
was all right. So listen, this particular battle was Iceman versus Funeral Man. That's the type of beats that you brought to that Manny beat, that Manny battle. That's the shit you brought to
How?
the Manny battle. Yeah, yeah, it is because everything that we know you for, you know what I'm saying, coming up to that particular battle, it's that Jersey niggas are the craziest type beat. That's the shit we know you for. But that shit in that Manny battle, nah, bro.
But I don't play
Nah.
them
This
all
ain't
the
it.
time though.
I don't give a
I don't
fuck.
play
This
them
ain't
all the
it.
time. I
Them ain't
I
battle
dig in
beats,
my
and you
crate.
know it.
I dig in
Nah.
my crate. When I went against 420, that shook the room. Every time I'm on, I'm a highlight, man. I am. I am a highlight. I'm very dominant. I am not somebody you can just tell somebody I know how to beat him to. You have to, you can't sleep on me. And you can't deny this because you have explained this, you explained this to an artist. Do not sleep on him. If you're
I
gonna
tell
get
them
him,
all
pay
that.
attention.
Listen, I tell them all that. So it ain't, you know what I mean? Listen, I get where you going, and I understand what you tell me, but we know Ice for a particular type, like we know MR Audio for a particular type of beat. You know what I'm saying?
So you
We know.
saying that all my beats sound the same?
No, I'm saying they all put together the same way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They all put together the same way. I don't think that
Okay.
you again. I
So
don't think they beat.
they're formatted like I'm about to rap on them. There's the hook, and then there's the verse. The verse is
But you're
always
not making.
16.
You're taking two samples, either speeding them up or slowing them down, blending them together, and maybe throwing a motherfucking snare over the top of it. You're not creating the beat itself, though.
How
You know what I'm
not?
saying?
How not? You again. You just called me Kanye West
I
without
could take.
saying it. I
I could
use
take the
samples.
tables and do what
I
you
don't know
doing.
how to play a keyboard. I don't know how to do none of that. But I do
Most
have
of
a
them
great
niggas
ear for music. I have a great ear
don't.
for music. I know. I told you. I told you it's a formula. Yes, I use samples, but it's the samples that I pick that are the ones. It's how I do it. It's not what. See, you know what it is. You know what it is. You're judging the form, but you're not paying attention to the shot. It's going in, my man. You can't pay attention to the form. It may look like it's 1, 2, 3 easy to you, but how many times has somebody used the sample in the league and messed the sample up? I have not
Oh,
disappointed in any sample that I use. It's guaranteed, yes, he used that correctly. That's why they judge it. That's why they criticize it, because I used it better than they would have. If I wasn't, then they would have already did it. I'm sorry. You have to keep up. If you want to do it like I do it first. That
oh
way,
shit.
I feel like I have to change.
Okay,
So that,
man. Hold on a second, man. Funeral Man used fucking 10-year-old beats in that battle.
it doesn't
And
matter. It doesn't matter. Like I told you, it's all about what you pick too. You can have an arsenal of amazing beats in your catalog, but if you pick the wrong ones, it's going to cost you. You're going to choose wisely. You got to choose your battles wisely. I'm not scared to go against anybody. I will face anybody at any time, but they have to understand it's not a walk in the park. All I've been hearing the whole year, trap beats, trap beats, trap beats. Everybody's trying to keep up with today's era, but I told you, what's old to me and you is new to them. What did I tell you, Major, about the drill beats? I told you that the drill beats ain't gonna work in the league because everybody already hear it on the radio. Nobody wants to hear the radio at the Battle League. But the Bull Khan made this. He did the drill beat, but he switched it up because he knew that it could cost him if he didn't switch it up. He played it, and then he had the sample still going, but in a different way. The drums
Yo,
were a different way. Why do you think they try to criticize Lou Gotti and say that all his beats sound the same?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
That's what they
But
try to say. That's what they said that cost him against Sean Major. They said all his beats sound the same. I learned from other people's mistakes too.
beat Sean Major, man. That was a
I don't
highway
agree with it.
robbery.
I don't. Hold on now.
Wait,
I don't agree
you
with it. I feel as though he beat Sean Major.
Yeah, he beat Sean Major. You damn right he beat Sean Major.
And I feel as though I'm still a little upset about it because he literally used the beat in the second round that had nothing but a drum pattern. That's it. A drum pattern and some bass, and he won. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did that just happen? How do you win with a drum pattern? Because if that's the case, I might as well just play the sample and keep it moving.
It's not my league, and all I could do is, go off of what it is that I see. And what I see is, Sean Major didn't beat Lou Gotti, and that's just that. That's a robbery.
Would you have rather see me battle Sean Major or battle Lou Gotti?
Lou Gotti, of course.
But who would you have rather see me battle for it to be excitement?
Lou Gotti.
You can say that, but everybody would rather see me beat Sean Major. You know that. Look. Now, look at the setup. Look at the setup. He's already been in this position before, but he's never been in this position going against a fan favorite. So what better entertainment could it be than that?
See,
so it could be.
In that battle, you know what I'm saying? Sean Major, he brought out a Sean Major that you hadn't seen before. You know what I'm saying? Because he understood who his opponent was. Big facts. But Lou Gotti brings the same energy that you bring to the fucking battle. So why wouldn't I want to see that?
You wouldn't want to see it. You wouldn't want to see it because it was almost by default rivalry set because he's from a different state. Philly versus Jersey. It was like happening without it being forced.
No, now it's smoke with you and Lou Gotti because you said if the Lou Gotti battle was, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather battle Sean Major than battle Lou Gotti. It's got to be smoke now. This is what I'm saying.
It can't be because I didn't say that. I told you how they set it up. I told you how they set up.
Ask me, who would I rather see you battle? Would I rather see you battle Sean Major or Lou Gotti? I understand what the question was. Answer is what it still was. I would rather see you battle Lou Gotti because the energy is the same. It wasn't no rivalry.
No, it's not. The energy is not the same. First of all, let me tell you why it's not the same. Lou Gotti's a more humble person. He's not a trash talker, so he's not going to sell wolf tickets like Sean Major.
Oh,
That's what listen.
I think you underestimate the kid. I think
Yo,
you
he's not a trash
underestimate the
talker.
kid.
Lou
Okay.
Gotti's not a trash talker. If we was promoting the battle, what you think would have pushed more? A guy from Philly versus a guy from Jersey, or a guy from Glassboro versus a guy from Millville or Bristol?
I mean, I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. I just think that again, this is the problem with you niggas. Y'all be underestimating motherfuckers. If you
I never
Lou Gotti,
underestimate Lou Gotti. I never
Gotti ain't been
underestimate Lou Gotti.
Gotti ain't been put in a position where he was forced to pull his strap out and you know what I'm saying, air the room
He
out. He ain't
was. Yes, he was.
when was he ever put in a position where he had to go in that motherfucking air the room
I'm
out?
gonna tell you. See, this how I know y'all niggas don't pay attention. I'm about to
Oh,
learn
you
you right
wild.
now, though.
Oh,
When he went against Manny, those beats was meant for DJ Seven. That was him going in the belly of the beast, ready for war, and he's still disappointed because those beats was made for DJ Seven, a high caliber producer in that league.
I
So,
don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care nothing about none of that, yo. I don't
but
care
I'm
nothing
saying
about none
he
of
knew
that.
what he was coming up against, and he was ready for it. I'm saying he beat Sean Major, but what I'm saying is, as far as entertainment goes, as far as promotion, people like, yeah, he's gonna kill him. Everybody knows you can't judge that between me and Lou Gotti because we both two cool dudes. So it's like you can't really pick a side. But if it's Sean Major that talks
Battle?
trash, even though
For
he a cool
battle?
dude, but he talk trash to everybody. So you
I
already
think,
know how it's gonna turn out. People
oh,
want to see him
yeah,
lose.
yeah, motherfuckers want to see a Lou Gotti versus fucking Iceman battle too. I think that's a battle you lose too. But you know what I
Listen,
mean? That's
if it was in the cards, if I feel like what I'm trying to tell you is I don't think it was I don't think it was judged for him to win. That's what I'm saying.
oh wow, yeah,
I don't think it was in the cards for him to win.
that's filthy.
It
That's
only
filthy.
makes sense if 95% of the people in the room said what the fuck he should have won that. What else do you got to tell me?
So basically, it sounds like you putting it out there that the shit was rigged from the start. That's how
Probably,
it sounds. That's how it
probably,
sounded. Rigged from the start.
probably. I kind of feel that way about the 2-on-2 joint with Merc and Rick going against Funeral Man and Chris Beach.
You might be onto something with that one. You might be
Yeah,
onto something with.
I feel like I feel like it was like a promotional thing, like you want to see Mike Tyson versus this guy or Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. You know, it's like you know what you really would like to see. All right, look. I put it like this: if Sean Major was going against Audio Heroin, and everybody say Heroin won, and then they gave it to Sean Major, you wouldn't have took that like that?
Oh, of course not. You know me, man. Again. I'm going to tell it the way I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Whether the crowd agree with me or not, it is what it
Right,
is,
but
and that's just
but
understanding the culture,
but just
though.
ask yourself this though. Ask yourself this. You say that Lou Gotti beat Sean Major. I'm agreeing with you 1,000+%. It didn't happen. Now you got to ask yourself why. And if you say the judges, why the judges? This is
I
what
know
I'm trying to
why.
say to you.
I know why the judges because they're told how to judge. They're told how to judge.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, you know what I mean. They're given a criteria and they're told to judge these battles off of those criteria. So that's just what that is. You know what I mean? And they're gonna judge. They're not gonna judge it off of, you know what I'm saying, the crowd reaction, or you know what I'm saying, what's nasty. What they're judging it off of is how it's, you know what I'm saying, encoded into them to judge it. So it is what it is. But
Like we got to break it down. We got to break it down to who's the one that said that they think Lou Gotti lost because all his beats were sounding the same. We got to find that person. See what I'm saying? This shit got to be broken down to figure out who's the weakest link with the judging. Because whoever that person is, they try to say that he lost to God Zyron because he used the Chucky beat that JBR already used, a sample. But my thing is, you can't go off of that because they didn't use the sample the same way. Like it
Right.
ain't like he already knew he was going to do that, and it ain't like he could go back and change his beat. So you
Lou
shouldn't have said
Gotti,
that,
Lou Gotti been getting robbed for, you know what I mean? I feel like
right?
for quite
So
some
so
time.
so really on some real shit, I should have been battling Lou Gotti for the new wave belt. To be honest with you, I believe that you can watch the video right now, him against Guy Zyron. I honestly, and I told Lou Gotti, I said, bro, I should have been battling you for the new wave. I should have been.
Mm.
That's how it should have been. There's no disrespect to Guy Zyron. I think he's a great producer, but I
I
don't think
think
he beat Lou Gotti. I do not.
I think that if God Zyron would have battled anybody but you, he'd have won that belt. He'd be wearing that belt
Um,
right now.
I think Lou would have got him.
Nah,
I
nah,
believe Lou could have beat him
nah.
because Lou had him in Berlin.
Not with those beats that he brought for
Major.
that championship. No.
But Major, that's those beats that he was spitting out was off of paying attention to my style. But like I told you, if you gotta understand the formula of the league, you gotta understand what when to use the banger, how to organize the beats. Because like a lot of people was coming up to me and was like, yo, it was in the beginning, it was toe to toe. But then close to the end, he starts slipping.
Mm.
Maybe it would have been judged a little different if the ones that he was slipping was in the beginning and his bangers was in the going close to the end. It's about organizing too. If you don't shuffle your cards right, you might get it. You might get a bad debt.
Let's wrap this up with this. So in this New Wave Tournament 2, Volume 2, right? It's some animals in this tournament. Who are you
Eh,
keeping your eye on?
Just two of them.
Just two of them. Who?
Khan made this and Jay Song.
What about like Hitman the producer and
And I never heard him, so I can't make that. I can't make that judgment. But but
uh okay, okay.
my confidence tell me that if you doing 5 rounds with me, best of luck to you.
I hear you.
Best of luck to you. I can't really talk trash because I don't know them that well, and I never heard their music, so I really can't judge it. But for my confidence, best
Ooh,
of luck to you, because it's not gonna be no he whooped your ass type of shit. It'll never be
so
that way. I refuse. I'm a
basically
competitor, but I'm a humble guy at the same time.
so basically they paying attention to you, but you ain't paying no attention to them.
I haven't yet heard anything from them. Once I hear something, that's when I know. I know what they're capable of doing. I know how to outdo them. I'm criticizing this like this was just the tournament that I was just in. The outcome of that battle could have been different if Knox Carter didn't drop out, if Seven didn't drop out. These are key, even Uptown. These are key people who could have changed a lot about that battle and probably made it a lot more difficult for me. See how I can't sleep on everybody. I'm just saying that things are formatted a certain way. That's why I say I can't really brag too much about me getting through the tournament and nothing like that, because there was a lot of key producers that could have hung it up for Ice. They could have hung it up for me, but they wasn't there.
Long as these cards stay the way that they nobody backs out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? As long as
But,
these cards stay set up the way they are,
right.
mm, it's gonna be
But I'm
crazy.
trying to get you to understand the whole gamble situation of it all. You can't really predict it because, like, all right, let's say you rooting for Hitman. Hitman might lose to Jay Song. Now you got to go back and figure out who the next person that's going to take me out, and then your next person might get taken out by Khan made this. These
And I'm
little
gonna
things could
shuffle it.
possibly happen. And yes, all of the
Shuffle
people
it
that you
up.
mentioned, all of the people that you mentioned could possibly beat me. But if they can't beat the people before me, then it's just irrelevant. They will have to wait for another time for it to happen.
I'm not so sure about the Beast on the Beat championship belt based off of what I seen. Even though I believe Clint gave you that belt, um, I think you're gonna lose that new wave belt though. Yeah,
You think I'm
because
gonna lose the
Clint.
new wave?
Yeah, I think you're gonna lose that new wave belt, and you probably, you know what I'm saying. If Clint would have came with the same energy that he came with audio for that championship battle, you probably wouldn't have that belt either. Because it
Nah,
seemed
that
like
ain't true. That
Clint
ain't
saved
true.
his best shit for audio that night. Clint saved his
Listen,
best shit for audio that night, B.
what,
And
what
that's the
did I
truth.
what did I explain to you?
I don't know nothing about nothing. All I know is, you know what I'm saying, Clint saved his best shit for audio that night. If he'd have came with that same energy that he came with audio for you, you wouldn't have that belt. Big facts. The new wave
So
belt,
you,
you
you said,
got that. I can't take that from you.
hey,
You know what
yo,
I'm saying?
the beats that I played against Clint were very dominant beats. They were very dominant beats. Even if you could have just seen the expression on his face, he wasn't prepared for that. He knew.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm with you. I'm with you
But
100%.
his last beat, oh yes, I will give that to him 100%. I will
You
not
think
say
that
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 I.
was top notch? You think that what beats were better? The beats for your battle for the championship belt, or I mean for the beats for your battle, or
Or
the beats?
the
Oh,
audio heroin.
of course.
I believe I will say the audio heroin is because it was more personal.
How
It
they
was more.
homies?
Nah. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. See, heroin been wanting to battle Clint way before I even stepped on the scene.
Oh
So
yeah, I know all about
they
that.
they they're a friendly rival. So that's what I mean by it was personal. It's like I have to beat him. Like win or lose for anybody else, but I have to beat him. And
Yeah, he
that's how
did
he
it.
felt. That's how he felt.
He
That's why
definitely
he
did
didn't
his
put
thing.
too much energy in the tag team joint. If you listen to his tag team beats and then listen to the joint with audio heroin, you'd be like, why didn't you use those in the tag team joint instead? But he was so
I'm
overwhelmed
with it.
because Clint never had to make that many beats. I'm probably the only one that had to do that in the league.
Yeah, as far as I know so far, anyway.
Right.
But
So
look,
it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, a lot of these guys a lot of these guys they still gotta go through what I had to go through for me to even look at them as a threat. You know what I mean? It's best of luck too, but you did not have to go through what I had to go through.
right.
You didn't.
I'm with it.
You didn't.
So
A
listen,
lot of the guys had got little soft battles. You know what I mean? They killed the guy and then everybody started riding like, yo, he
who
didn't
got
do,
soft?
but you didn't really
Who got
battle
soft
nobody.
battles? Who got soft battles?
Ray Drum,
No, Ray Drums didn't have no soft battles. Motherfuckers didn't know what to expect from Ray.
he had some easy battles.
Mm,
I didn't go against Salad Boy. He went against Salad Boy. Then he went against
I
the
was,
other boy in Berlin.
yeah. You might have a point there. You might have a point there.
When I went against Sling Raw, nobody said, yo, Ice definitely got this one without a doubt. That didn't
No,
start happening in yeah, right.
no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was
I don't think
expected to lose.
I don't think you won that battle.
Listen,
I think you
listen.
lost the Raw, yo. But listen, I want to thank you for taking this time to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Um, Definitely smoke. I know you're gonna come with it. You know what I mean? I think that you got a lot that you got on your plate that you have to deal with. Said with the new wave dudes. Far as the championship belt, you know that remains to be seen of what's gonna take place with that. Because I don't really see too many of them dudes in there right now beating you because I don't think they're gonna figure out the little structure, the formula that you put together, and how to get around it. So I think that belt is probably safe, but that new wave belt you might have a problem with. But again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for fucking with me, my boy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you on Friday.
Indeed.
No doubt. Holla at me.
Peace.